Oh my gosh. Hi. Hi. So, oh my gosh, I'm so annoying. Hi. Oh my gosh, happy Monday to everybody. I hope you're having a good day, like productive and being great. I've gotten a lot of stuff done. As y'all know, You Can't Sit With Us is coming live to you guys this week. And yeah, we've been getting prepared for that. Welcome to the SeanDavieWay show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh my god, I love you guys. And yeah, so oh my god, I'm really excited. So one, I forgot to pull this up. 1 second, literally give me 1 second. Okay, I believe I have it. Okay. Okay, back. Here flip, sorry. Okay. Hi. Okay, so oh my god. Oh my god, I love y'all. And as y'all see, I'm gonna shout y'all out. We about to talk about, this Wayfair shit, bitch. Like we about to talk about it. I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of time on it just because I don't know. This is weird, bitch. Like it's weird. And it's just like a lot of stuff is answered, a lot of stuff is unanswered. A lot of it more so looks like a conspiracy, but just a theory. But still at the same time, some of this shit is kind of just like, well, wait a minute, bitch. Like, what about this? And what about well, did you see this? So I was just like, oh my gosh, here's another rabbit hole. Y'all know I love a good rabbit hole. I love a good rabbit hole. But I don't know about this one. I'm just like, this is a lot. Like a lot. So I'm just like, I don't know about all this shit, y'all. Wait a minute, bitch. Now I follow a good rabbit, bitch. I follow a good bitch. I will go into that hole on these hoes. Like I will go in there. But I don't like that rabbit hole. I don't like the entry. It ain't giving me porty. I want a porty. And I'm just like, this shit is like creepy. Could be true, but at the same time, it could just be motherfuckers is bored during COVID on that quarantine, been on the computer all night shit. So it's just like, you just never know. So I'm just like, I don't know, but this shit, bitch, I'm like, this is a lot. I'm like, wait a minute. When I start like researching it and stuff like that, I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, this is just a lot. Like, this is a whole fucking bunch, bitch. So, shout some of y'all out real quick. I'm not about to shout out everybody. I promise y'all, because sorry. I'm going over the station here right after. So, yeah, I love you guys. So make sure you guys come over to the station here too. I will drop the link in the chat because we're going to go over there and talk about Naya Riviera, the 33-year-old actress from Glee, the one that was missing. There have been some updates, bitch. There have been some updates. Did y'all know that Naya Riviera's a close family member? She sent a family member a photo of her and her son, bitch. Yes. Like 90 minutes before she disappeared. Did you guys know that? And it was in front of a cove, right? But did you guys also know that there is a photo of the footage of her like leaving, bitch, in the motherfucking pontoon when she was leaving? It was a jet skier. Bitch, it was a jet skier out there, ho. There is a petition online that 700 people already and counting have already signed up for the police to fucking question the jet skier because he's bitch. We gonna get into it. So come over there. Maybe this girl was trafficked, bitch. Like I'm like, wait a minute. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna get into it. It's new details, bitch. It's new details. And I've been paying attention because I'm gonna solve this case. I'm trying to help this boy find his mama. I'm gonna solve this. Sick of them trying to try me. This is my case, and I'm gonna solve it. Like I got you, Naya, girl. We gonna solve this. But it was a jet skier in the water. That they ain't even talking about that shit. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. What's this? Where the fuck he come from? And where did he go? I'm like, oh hell no. I said, who the fuck is this? Get him. Shit. I'm like, and y'all want to just leave this shit out? Because they have already ruled out suicide. and they have ruled out foul play. Well, have you talked to the motherfucking jet skier? That means he could have got to her at any point. And jet skis are fast, bitch. Them motherfuckers is fast. So I'm like, let me find out. Yes. But there was also a photo that she sent to a close family member while she was there. And that information just came out today. All right. So y'all know I'm all over this shit because I'm going to solve it. And then if y'all also didn't know about that case, girl, why they have people, us, because we was calling police, bitch. We on our Karen shit, all 2020, ho. And they had the like people going, like the police was going into local cabins and people house and shit looking for her. I'm like, yeah, look for her because she probably ain't in the water. The girl probably on the land somewhere. I'm like, oh, this ain't making no goddamn sense, bitch. But we're gonna get into it. So like we're gonna get messy because y'all know I'm a messy ass hoe. So we're gonna be messy. So y'all come over to the station here right after, and we're gonna was Naya trafficked, bitch? All this Wayfair shit going on. Huh? Let me find out she a cabinet. Let me find out she was a cabinet, bitch. Let me find out she was an armoire. Let me find the fuck out. So we're gonna go over there and talk about that. But yeah, I'm about to say hi to y'all because I love y'all. Ooh, Lord, y'all in here deep. Oh my God, I love the love. Love it. Okay. Mel, hi. Oh my God, Mel Cruz, hi. Hi. Hi, Tina. Hey, hey, girl. Hey, hey. The Tip West is in the building. She is here. All right. Bam. We sure are. And we will be choosing them this week. And you can see with us. Yeah. So we will be announcing the new mods. So if you want to be a mod, hit on my girl. Hit on my girl Tip West. And it's otc.tipwest on Instagram. Do I have my, let me see. Because I love her. Boom. This is Tip West's Instagram. If you don't have an otc.tipwest, if the mods could put that inside of the Instagram, inside of the chat, please, so that anybody that's not following Tip West can follow her, otc.tipwest at Instagram. Okay, guys? Oh my God, love you guys. So, yeah, follow her because we love her. But, yeah. So, let me see. Okay, let me go through. Pink Unicorn, oh my God, hi. I'm talking about this, Pink girl. I'm talking about it, girl. I'm talking about it, girl. Pink wanted me to talk about this. I'm talking about it, girl. Oh my God, I love you, girl. See, I'll be listening to y'all. When y'all be wanting me to talk about something, I'll be like, okay. I'll be like, okay, girl, we can talk about it, girl. Because I'll be like, oh, Lord. But Pink, girl, Pink, I got a headache, girl. You done gave me a whole goddamn headache with this shit, researching this shit, girl. I'm like, wait a minute, now I'm going to be up all night. I was up on Reddit till like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, reading. Just like, I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What the fuck is going on in the world? I'm just like, oh my God. But thank you, Pink girl, for the knowledge and the headache, girl. Oh my God, hi Z. Oh my God, I love you. Hi. Oh my God, Kayla. Hi. Hey, Kayla Rambo. Alexis. Hi, girl. Oh my God, Queen. Hi, girl. Oh my God, who's that? Miss Fire. Hi, girl. Oh my God. Hey, Mr. Fire. Oh, Island. Oh my God, Island. I love you. I love you, girl. Hey, Miss Nova, girl. Hi. Let me see. Slay. Hey, girl. Welcome to the Mock Gang, boo. Oh my God, we love you. Hi. Hi, Demiria. Hi. Oh my God. Hi. Hi, Demiria. Daryl, hi. Oh my God, Daryl, I love you. Thelma, hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, Thelma, girl. Hey. Teresa. Hey, Teresa Pepper, girl. Yeah. Mr. Black Butterfly, welcome, beautiful. Oh my God, hi. Charity, hi. Oh my God. I just want to say hi to y'all because I love y'all. Hi, Mary. Hi, girl. Hey, girl. Mary. Hey, girl. Oh my God, I try not to miss y'all because y'all know once I get into my shit, I just be going. Oh, Lord, he here. Hey, Grimy. Hi. Hey, Grimy. Zamiria, hi, boo. Oh my God, somebody actually like. Beautiful Bonds. Hi. My mind chap. Hey, oh my god, I just love y'all. Okay, so y'all know I gotta get into this because I'm a Wayfair. Like, what the fuck is going on, yo? So let me pull up what I think. What you know. Yeah, let's get into the shit. So, if you don't, what? When? Right now, girl, let me find out. Did they? Because they said the picture of the cove lets them know like the exact place that she what gave them a better angle of where she was. Let me find the fuck out. Hold up. Oh, they did find her. Hold on, y'all. TMZ reports dead at 33, body recovered from the lake. Body has been recovered from Lake Piru, TMZ has learned. Ventura County officials said that a body had been found at the lake. At the lake, and our law enforcement sources have found and confirmed it is, in fact, her. A press conference sharing the news publicly is forthcoming. As reported, Naya and her 4-year-old son were swimming at Lake Piru when something terrible happened Wednesday. Jose got back into the boat when the authorities arrived for a check. He told them he and his mom were swimming and he didn't know what happened to her. Oh my God, they found her. Naya made a name for herself as a child. I can't ever know that. Wow, they found her. Damn, that is sad. Oh no. Well, I'm glad they found her. I mean, at least they found her. You know, that's good. That's crazy. Mm. Wow. Well, I guess that's what we'll be talking about on Station Head. Oh my gosh. Prayers, prayers, prayers for her family, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. Prayers for her family. Shout out to Queen for the information. Girl, you already know because the only reason I know, girl, is because I'm here. But shout out to you for the information. I appreciate that. Prayers go out to her family. Her son, her poor kid. That is insane. Where in the water? That none of those look Xena on it. Xena is on it. She said, "Where in the water?" They haven't disclosed that yet. I'm sure during the press conference they'll say that. So I'll be right there for the motherfucker. I'll be right there for that press conference. I'll be right there. Right. At least our family has answers now. Yeah. Just tragic and sad though. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. At least, they at least have some type of closure, to where they know where she is instead of wondering, because of certain things. So for them, but one thing they can't say is until they motherfucking do an autopsy on her body and shit, they cannot rule out motherfucking foul play, bitch. Period. Yeah, they call it the Glee curse. If I was on that cast, I'd be scared as fuck, bitch. I'd be quarantined, bitch, and not from COVID, just from life. The it's like some Final Damnation shit, like the movie Final Destination. What the? But what the? Like, whoa. So but no, that is horrible. Prayers to her son and her family, especially her son. Poor kid. Poor kid. Poor guy. Yeah, that's horrible. But I'm glad they found her. It's I would rather them have found her than you know I would have rather that. Girl, what you talk about? Girl, it is like Final Damnation. Girl, pile up, pile up, pile up. It is. Like, this shit is creepy. Her ex-boyfriend was on Glee, and he died too. You know, like, weird. You know, like, this shit is weird. This is weird. They are Xena, like, they gotta look. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Something. Fuck this. Yeah. They're supposed to be doing a press conference soon. So, yeah, everybody's thinking about her son. Poor kid. Like, poor guy. You know, poor guy. So, yeah. Heavy. Woo, heavy. All right, but we'll get more into that on Station Head. Hopefully there'll be an update, at least the press conference or something. So we'll get into some things. So yeah, no, I don't want to sign up for this bullshit. Okay, kids shipped in armories, and the person who started the Wayfair conspiracy speech. So let's get into it. A new conspiracy theory surrounding the products advertised by the home goods and furniture seller Wayfair now joins previous unstated allegations. But this is the thing. So if you really don't know what's like going on with this, there are items that you type in on Wayfair, right? And it's a conspiracy. It's like there's no like actual proof, you know? But when you type in certain, furniture, especially if you put a name to it, that certain, things pop up. Sometimes you'll type in a name with something and nothing will pop up at all, because it doesn't exist. And then there's some things you do and some things pop up, So it's weird, that these items don't get me wrong, that now a lot of people are saying that it's weird that they're named after women. I don't find that weird because, like, like Ashley Furniture, IKEA, those are all women names, so it's just like, I get it. A lot of things are named after women, especially when it comes to decor, so I'm just like, okay, well, that's not a big deal. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, this is an issue. So, but what I was confused by, I'm just like, okay, bitch, explain this fucking shit, yo. All right. So if you don't know, just a long story short, there's quote unquote, when you go on Wayfair, you type in certain names, shit, that information pops up that is connected to actual women, right? And not only are they connecting to actual women, these women are actually missing. Okay. Now, just to give you the brunt of it. So basically they're saying, they can't necessarily say it's Wayfair because Wayfair is a third party. So it's like if you sell things through Wayfair, you're an independent seller. You're selling these items, not Wayfair, whatever. So you can't say like it's them. So that's why I'm just like, okay, well, I'm confused into why they say it's Wayfair. Like even if, just theoretically speaking, even if a person was to be able to buy these cabinets and armories, whatever, and armorers or whatever, and you really think like a fucking human is gonna come inside of it? Like, whatever. So I'm just like, okay, like this is fucking weird. I'm just like, okay, whatever. But why would Wayfair be responsible if it's third party? Or basically, like if it's somebody else selling the item, why is it Wayfair? Like, it's the person selling it. It's like that would be if, there was somebody trafficking or selling people, that would be the seller. Basically Wayfair would be like the connection so that you can buy said item like an eBay, Amazon, same thing, but it's not like literally like their item. So I'm like, okay, well, why are people blaming Wayfair? Like, why are they saying that it's their fault when it's like no different than Craigslist, or something like that? If you just sell something through Craigslist, it's you're independently selling this item, through, this person, through another link. Confused. So I'm just like, okay, so where the fuck is that coming from? I'm like, so okay, whatever. So that's what made me interested. So that's why I started researching it. So let y'all know why I started researching it. I didn't research it because people were talking about it, because there's a lot of things people talk about that I don't cover, just because that's, I cover what the fuck I want to. So, but if I find it interesting, I'm like, okay. But stuff like this usually it's like talked about one day, and then the next day it's just like not discussed at all. And the next week it's just, yesterday's news. So I usually don't like to pay attention to short-term things. And I thought something like this because it just sounds idiotic. It just sounds, just surreal. So I'm just like, so I usually try not to buy into those things, but sometimes they have truth to them. So I'm just like, okay, let's jump down the rabbit hole. So, anyways, let's move on. So, the allegations like Pizzagate regarding worldwide pedophilic sex trafficking among the economic elite. The Wayfair conspiracy theory that became a social media sensation on Friday began with a post to the conspiracy subreddit, and I love Reddit subreddit, which promotes user submitted conspiracy theories, mainly thinly evidenced and unevidenced, to more than 1 million subscribers. It is possible Wayfair is involved in human trafficking with their WFX utility collection, or these are just extremely overpriced cabinets. Note the names of the cabinets. This makes me sick to my stomach if it's true. Redditor Princess Peach 1987 posted on Thursday, alongside a screenshot from Wayfair's mobile website featuring 4 storage cabinets, products of Naraya Yuritsa, is that how you say it? Yuritsa, Samaya, and Alvia that cost between $12,699 and $14,499. Okay, so I mean that's a lot of motherfucking money for a cabinet, bitch. And these cabinets are like this whole look at these cabinets. So it's like, what's inside of this cabinet that I need to be paying $15,000 for? Like, what is inside of this cabinet that I need to give you $15K? Like, I don't understand that. And like, what the fuck, yo? So, and it says free shipping. Now look how big the containers are. I don't know if I can, but yeah, the containers are, decent size, but what the fuck? So people are basically stating that when you go online, I try not to laugh because I mean it is like low-key laughable. When you go online and you look at these storage boxes, when it says Samaya 5 shelf storage cabinet by WFX Utility, $12,899. Okay. Basically saying that she's coming inside of that storage box. Okay. So this is like code, if you will, to where it, Samaya, shelf storage cabinet, so it's just like, and then, to the side, Alvia storage cabinet, by WFX Utility, so I'm just like, weird. So people started doing research on, well, I'm not going to say people, I'm going to say Princess Peach. So she started doing researches on, people missing persons and things of that nature. And she started to find that a lot of the missing persons that she were finding had the same first names as these storage cabinets, right? So then she started putting 2 and 2 together. Like, hold up, you bitches is human trafficking. So Newsweek reached out to Wayfair regarding the human trafficking conspiracy theories, including a request for an explanation of the high-priced items. The company provided this statement in response. Now, this is Wayfair's response to these storage units with the same names as some missing persons. Not all these people are actually missing, but the storage names, that are connected to the same, to the people that, are missing, to explain why these storage units are overly priced or high priced. Okay. So this is what they said. There is, of course, no truth to these claims, obviously stating the claims that there's, human trafficking. There is, of course, no truth to these claims. The products in question are industrial grade cabinets that are accurately priced. Recognizing that the photos and descriptions provided by the supplier did not adequately explain in the high price point, we temporarily removed the products from the site to rename them to provide a more in-depth description and photos that accurately depict the product to clarify the price point. Okay. So if there was no malice, if there was nothing behind any of that, why would you touch it at all? If the storage unit, Samaya, Alvia, Yuritsa, Naraya, if all of these storage units names were okay and the prices were priced and you're still going to put these same images up with the same price, just a better description, why change it at all? I'm not going to fix something that isn't broken. So why remove them and rename them at all? If that was completely innocent, if that was just a hiccup, if that was just coincidental, why change it at all? You said that they're industrial and all that bullshit, you know. Why change it at all? Why not just leave it alone? Leave well enough alone. There's no problem here. There's no injury. There's nothing for me to fix. So I'm not going to touch it. If you don't like my hair, I'm not going to change because you don't fucking like it. Oh, well, just don't look at me, bitch. I'm not going to say, oh, and I go cut my hair or I go change my hair. And then the next time I see how you not going to think I didn't change my hair because of you? Are you literally going to walk up to the person like, I didn't cut my hair because of you. I didn't change my hair because of you. No, you're just going to walk the fuck past. Like, I changed my hair because I wanted to. A hit dog will holler. And I feel like that's kind of like you're hollering. So that kind of made me suspicious when they said that. Now, if they wouldn't have touched them, if they would have just left it be and just left it alone and just been like, you know what, these are reasonably priced. These are industrial cabinets and whatnot. If you need a better price point, or a better explanation for the price point, we can definitely, you can email the vendor or, and they can give you more information on it. I would have said something like that. These aren't necessarily like Wayfair's items, so there's no need for you to explain. Like, what are you explaining? If anything, it should have been they should have been trying to get a fucking response from the motherfucker that's selling them like that. The Wayfair is not doing that. They're just a third party source, basically. Like they're just a middle person. They're not like the actual seller. So it's just, why y'all say anything at all? I'm just like, and then why motherfucking change it? Like, just leave it be. You said there was nothing, they're reasonably priced. Then why are you touching it at all? I'm like, okay, now my eyebrow raising up. My motherfucking eyebrow raising up. Wait a minute. So the conspiracy theory has been elaborated on the other social media platforms, particularly Twitter, expanding to the original post and its assertion that very expensive or overpriced cabinets with human names on in itself evidence of human trafficking, conducted more or less in the open, with Wayfair offering humans for sale under the guise of selling cabinetry, right? In chat conversations with Newsweek, Princess Peach 1987 described seeking out garage storage with her husband when she came across the expensive cabinet listings. While they at first surmised that they may have stumbled across unlisted drop shipping sales, Facebook posts also suspicious of the pricely listings made them more inclined to listen to their suspicions that there may be something more to the listings, right? So Princess Peach, who declined to reveal their non-Redditor identity, describes themselves as involved in a local organization that helps victims of human trafficking, which has led her to use the suspicion of most of the time now. They characterize their Reddit posts as less of a direct accusation and more of an effort to see if anyone else had more details. Oh, very clever. So, yeah, so this isn't a person that is just, a conspirator that is just sitting there thinking out loud. Like, no, this is somebody that actually works in this field. This is somebody that has a lot of information on keywording and certain verbiage that people use and certain price ranges that they will use and certain items that they will use to traffic humans. So it's like, I saw some very specific things that made me think that there may be humans being sold. This may be some way, shape, or form of human trafficking in code, but right in the open. A lot of people like to hide things in plain sight, because if you can hide them in plain sight, then it's harder to get caught. It's easier to get caught doing some shit underground, dark web, things of that nature. But on the surface web, which is the web that people use, on a day-to-day basis, most people have never even been on the dark web. But on the surface web, there's only certain things that you can do that won't alert. So if you want to get a lot of basically criminalistic shit is easier done on the dark web. It's harder to do on the surface web. It's easier to get caught. It's always, you're leaving a trail. You're leaving some breadcrumbs, So, bitch, this woman and her husband, found a lot of details that they felt, were extremely close. Well, not even extremely close. It's what sex traffickers do. This is what they do. So it's just, since we see this, we're going to put this out here to see if anybody else has noticed, to see what, if we can get more information on it. We're not putting this out here, as a conspiracy. We're pretty much putting it out here because we pretty much know this is happening. We just want to see if anybody has any details on the assumptions that we already have, because we feel that they're true. So let's see how much more, let's see if we can get more information on it, So here we go. I'm like, oh, all right. This is different. Okay. Prominent arrests like that of Jeffrey Epstein for allegedly trafficking and sexually assault of underage girls have shown the extensive pedophilia networks do exist, but the details of the Wayfair theory do not make a credible case. So, is this talking about? Okay, yeah. Okay, well, let's get into the skews, because a lot of people were paying attention to the skews too. So, the supporters of the theory have also urged skeptics to use a Russian search engine to search for stock keeping unit number skew associated with various Wayfair products, which returns images results full of children in bathing suits. Okay, so let me read that one more time so I understand. Supporters of the theory have also urged skeptics to use a Russian search engine to search for the stock keeping unit number skew associated with various Wayfair products, right? Which returns the image results of full of children in bathing suits. So when you use certain skew numbers, which are like basically like, tracking numbers, if you will, something, in that nature, if you type those in this Russian engine search, it will pop up. What will pop up in that engine search are pictures of children. And not only are there pictures of children, they're children in bathing suits. So it's just like, so I went and watched a YouTube video of somebody doing it, of somebody, using the Russian search engine to, searching and whatnot. And it's true, like it is. So I'm like, okay, well, how the fuck do you explain that? I'm like, I'm super confused. I'm like, so how do you explain your SKU numbers for your products when you type them in basically different languages and things like that? It's a code, Why does children pictures? I'm like, like, hold on now, explain that shit. So let me get right here. Okay. However, none of the SKU searches return images of a single child, which would seem to run counter to the implication that the Wayfair SKUs secretly provided data regarding specific child to be purchased. In addition, the following search engine instructions and random string of numbers returns the exact same results. So if you also research that same SKU number or a number alike in a random string of numbers, you can also get the same result when you do it. Okay, we get that. So they're basically trying to say like, okay, well, that theory is being debunked, because if you type these in, these numbers are just a random set of numbers at this point, then the same imagery pops up. That doesn't excuse the fact, then why does your SKU do that? And why does your SKU do that, but other people's product SKUs don't do that? Okay, you might be able to type in a string of numbers and then just random pictures pop up and things like that. I get it. But also, if you pop in, why are these same images or images alike popping up when your product SKU is? When I type these up for Amazon, this shit isn't happening. This doesn't pop up. So why, when I use yours, it pops up? So I get it that, or if you just type in random numbers, random pictures pop up, especially of children. I get it. But it also still doesn't exonerate the fact that your ass is popping up the fuck too, bitch. Like, you're popping up too. It's not like everybody's popping up. No, you are. So it's just like, no, let's talk about that. Like, let's not hop, skip, and leap and jump. Like, they want you to pay attention to what they want you to pay attention to. And I'm just like, yeah, no. Why is you popping up? Okay, I get random numbers pop up children too. But why are you popping up? Why when I type in Target SKUs and shit from Target and Walmart and shit, kids ain't popping up? But when I type in your shit, children popping up and shit. Okay. But anyways, yeah. So supporters of the theory have also drawn connections to June 19th protests by Wayfair employees, which objected the company selling furnishings to a Texas detention facility for migrant children, bitch. Yeah. The facility subsequently closed, protesting Wayfair employees never mentioning set up public listings for humans. Protesting Wayfair's employee never mentioned setting up public listing for humans. So don't get it twisted. They never said it, but that's mighty weird, bitch. That's mighty weird. Mighty weird. Still, the Wayfair conspiracy theory has begun to take on a life of its own on social media and will likely become part of the extensive mythology regarding child sex trafficking brought up to the national prominence in 2016 with Pizzagate. Okay. I think we've talked about Pizzagate a little bit over here. I don't know if we have, but yeah. But anyways, moving on. So on Twitter, you have stuff like this going around of, them comparing like Samaya, cabinet, shelf and whatnot, and then missing Columbus, Ohio, 17-year-old Samaya Muhammad. Now this girl, she came on to social media and did a live and said that she was never missing Samaya. Not this. This is. I don't think this is a picture of her. I think that's that's the Yuritsa. Like because we saw the Yuritsa storage. So that's her. I don't. Hold on, let me see. Oh, okay, it pops up. Samaya. So this is Samaya. This is the one who has came onto the internet and said that she was never missing. This whole Wayfair gate conspiracy shit is, basically like she came to debunk it and say, y'all got me fucked up, bitch. I was in a hospital fighting COVID. I just had a baby, bitch, and y'all got me fucked up. So she came forward and, just like, no, that's not true. Like, I ain't never been I went in no motherfucking cabinet, hoe. She's like, I went in a motherfucking cabinet. Like, this is fucking stupid. Like, what if I was really missing? Like, people ain't even gonna take it serious. So I got where she was coming from. A lot of people like, oh, why is she so mad and stuff like that? Well, excuse me, what if she, like she said, what if she really became missing and y'all saying this shit and she ain't missing and then she really became missing and then it's like the boy who cried wolf, type of situation. Like, would y'all even take it serious if I really became missing because of this stupid shit? Like, would y'all even take it serious? So I get where she was coming from. I get the anger. But there was another young lady that had ran away for a little bit, or had run away for a while from her family, a black lady, African American descent, a young lady. She had run away for a while, and she was also listed as one of the storages as well. And she came forward. I believe it was a pastor or somebody she was talking to, and she came on social media and she said the same thing. She's like, I was never sold. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, I did run away for a while, but I came back home. Y'all got me fucked up. Like, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. Like, this is a lie. She was even talking about suing Wayfair. I'm just like, girl, you can't sue them because Wayfair like didn't do this. I'm like, so I mean, like they're not Wayfair didn't put you in anything, girl. I'm like, so you can't sue them, girl. I'm like, now maybe you could sue somebody else, but I mean, I don't think you could sue them necessarily, so but whatever. So and she came forward as well, to debunk some shit, bitch. And it's like, yeah, y'all got us fucked up. Like, yeah, we wasn't sold. Like, we home as hell. Thanks for your concern, but yeah, no, I'm not missing. So here's my thing about that. Just because these two women, because these are the only two that I've known, her and I forgot the other, I'll pull it up, but these are the only two that I know thus far that have actually came forward and said, I'm not missing, so my thing is, Station Head's in the chat. Links in the chat because we're going over to Station Head. So hit that link and go over there, follow, hit the follow button. Don't forget to follow, hit the follow, and come over there and see your boy because I'm about to go over there next. But here's my thing when it comes to that. Just because she's not missing doesn't mean that she wasn't going to be. Okay? So the majority of people, probably like 98% of them, don't know that they're about to be trafficked, so there's like usually no warning sign, or anything like that, unless you see the white van or some shit like that following you, and they usually don't. But if you're going to be trafficked, you usually don't know. Okay, so it's easy for a person to be able to take a photo of you. And when they take that photo or find a photo of you and put that photo on to a site because they've seen you or know where you are or know your habits or your whereabouts, and they put your ass up for sale. Why would they call you and tell you that you up for sale? Why would they do that? I find that weird. So for the young lady to say, I wasn't missing, you know, or the what's her name? Samaya. Yeah, I believe her name is Samaya. So Samaya, when she says that, you know, I'm not missing like this and that, blah blah blah, it doesn't mean that you could have been about to be. Like you, why would you know if you're about to be trafficked? Like most people don't know that. You know, like 98% of them. It's usually just like a type of kidnap type of situation, and then you just never seen or heard of again. You know, it's kind of like that. You know, some people make it out, but you usually don't. So her coming on saying like I was never kidnapped, that doesn't mean that you weren't about to be. You could have been. Maybe you just weren't purchased yet. Maybe nobody bought you yet. Maybe nobody placed the bid yet. But if somebody would have purchased you, you could have been. There are actual girls on this list that are missing, like real ones that are for real missing. You know, so I mean, not all are missing now. It's a decent amount that isn't missing. You know, but there are a lot that are. Goddamn, I don't let this shit fool you. Now there are actually girls that are listed on these cabinets that have the same name as actual missing people. You know, absolutely. So don't get it twisted. So yeah, there have been some people that have been recovered, but there are some that aren't either. So is that the real reason why Wayfair is changing the names and redoing the descriptions? Because a lot of those girls truly are missing. And that is kind of too coincidental to not at least explain. So is that why they're changing the names? It's like I'm confused now, because if they would have just left the shit alone, then I'd just be like, oh, okay, well, they standing in their truth. They saying this shit ain't got shit to do with shit. Y'all tried it though. Y'all tried it. But changing shit, I don't know. Now I'm side-eyeing you, because I'm just like, well, why are you changing things if there was no malice? You know, there's no malice behind the things that we're doing. You know, so then they start throwing the motherfucking celebrities in the child. So then they say, here are a list of celebrities who sell products on Wayfair. So yeah. Now they dragging the celebs under. They said these motherfuckers selling kids too, bitch. These motherfuckers selling people too. So Ellen DeGeneres, she sells shit on Wayfair. Look at her. She sells shit on Wayfair. And the Property Brothers, Drew and Jonathan Scott, yeah, they sell shit on there. Catherine and Sean Lowe, bitch. Trisha Yearwood, I don't know who most of these Europeans is, but maybe some of y'all do. Eric Church, Martha Stewart, the felon herself, Kelly Clarkson, Kelly, Lionel Richie, weird ass. Yeah, we like him, but he weird. Larry King, he's been weird since birth, bitch. So yeah, Jessica Simpson, she real skinny now. Who knows what's going on with her? She be over there drinking blood and all that shit too. Over there drinking blood and shit. So bitch, those is the people that yeah, might as well call that shit out. You don't see nobody black on there. They said fuck that shit. We'll sell our shit at Goodwill. Just get our shit to Goodwill. Bitch. So this is a Wayfair, you know, saying that this shit is fraud. Like y'all got us fucked up. But these are some bullet points of the things that have been going on since Friday. Wayfair on Friday rejected a conspiracy theory involving sex trafficking allegations and expensive cabinets listed on website. Social media users shared screenshots of the cabinets, which cost upward $14,000, and speculated the items were in fact missing children who could be purchased through Wayfair's website. There is, of course, no truth, which I read that earlier. Of course, no truth. Yeah, that bullshit, you know, that they said. But honestly, if a person actually thinks that people are being like shipped in the containers, I think that that is stupid, because you would definitely die. You're going to need to be able to breathe, you know, when you know you're being sent somewhere. So yeah, I just feel like that's insane. I feel like that's idiotic. I just feel like those items are, they're buying the cabinets and they're sending these people the cabinets, but there's another type of drop-off delivery process too, bitch. It's another black truck pulling up whole with no motherfucking label or license plates on the bitch. About a day later, ho, and then you get an actual goddamn person. So like, let's be logical. Like, I mean, because putting a person inside of a box and shit, or a fucking cabinet and shipping in, no, that just sounds stupid to me. Like, extremely dumb. Like, you're not gonna know a fucking person isn't in it. And then if a person was inside of the box, like, they could easily just, I mean, or couldn't they scream, or something? Even if you are unconscious, you're gonna be unconscious for a certain amount of time. So even if they do like drug you and shit, you're not necessarily gonna be drugged for fucking days. And then even if you were, you're still gonna need to breathe being in the container. So I'm just like, I don't know, that just doesn't make sense to me. But I feel like it's kind of like, Beach, if you put a pen on eBay, Beach, and I buy that pen for $30, but the pen I really ain't buying, I get drugs and shit. And it's like whatever. So it's just like, I feel like you buy the cabinet, you buy whatever you like, you're listening for the price, the thousands or whatever. You get that shit, they send it to you, but you get something else too, Beach. Like, you get another delivery at 1 o'clock in the morning in pure darkness. So you get another one. So, I mean, I just feel like, yeah. Like, I mean, it's still possible, So, I mean, just because people are like, oh, that just sounds stupid. You couldn't put a person inside of there and they live. Right. But what if the item is sent, they buy the expensive item, but they get something else later? They it's a two-party type of transaction. Let us know in code that you want a human by buying this storage cabinet. You buy this storage cabinet and we will bring you your fucking human. Doesn't mean that the human is coming in the cabinet. So for a person to say it's debunked because you can't breathe in the cabinet, no, that does not debunk it. Because you're right, but it doesn't mean that Wayfair got a motherfucking inventory of kids or people, and then that detention center place or whatever, or that, not detention center, whatever it was, where those migrant children were, they were basically trying to say too, like, what was that, like, Beach? What was that, like, their human farm? Like, what was that? Like, their human farm? And when somebody bought a cabinet, they put one of the kids in and sent them in the cabinet. Like, that doesn't even make sense. So I'm just like, that's crazy. I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, whatever. But you can buy organs, like, all type of shit. Because they suspended the case of that young man, that basketball player that was found and all his motherfucking organs was gone, Beach. That black boy. How the fuck you die? They found him rolled up in a motherfucking mat. First of all, let's start there. And then when they find him in this mat, all his organs is gone. What? I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, ain't this some bullshit? And then, or I believe the family member, after they had like took his body back out or whatever to get it exhumed, or was it that? Or was when they took his body out to get it exhumed again or whatever, or to do another autopsy or whatever, all his organs was already gone and he wasn't a donor. It was something like Kendrick Johnson. Thank you, Demaria. Period. So I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? I'm like, oh, hell no. So, I mean, it could easily be some shit like that, too, because this is a crooked fucking world we live in. So, I'm not saying that this stuff isn't true, but I mean, but I'm not going to say it is. All of this is alleged. There's nothing, that I'm saying, I've read both sides. There's people that will come forward and say, because there's been so many people talking about this. So, I'm not about to just like go into it because there's more information of it that's going to come out. And I like to wait. So, when you come to a story, you can tell it all, so but yeah. Ugh. What y'all think? Conspiracy or truth? I just feel like for people to just try to say it's debunked because a person would die if they was inside of a box or one of the cabinets, I just feel like that's crazy. Because why would they like literally put them in a basket? I mean, a basket, one of the cabinets. Like, no. Like, obviously, you spend all of this goddamn money on this, and then you get something else too. You know, something Wayfair don't know nothing about, or could. You know, a whole nother process. You know, and for the women to say that, which what she said? Good point. Buy a cabinet and a human be delivered in some another type of way. Absolutely. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. You know, just because, you know, you obviously, it's like, obviously you buy this cabinet, a person isn't going to come in it. I agree. But it doesn't mean that you buy this expensive ass cabinet, we send you this cabinet, and then there's another type of delivery in some way, shape, or form. You know, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't exclude it. You know, people used to, that's like Morse code, you know, and things like that. Like, I mean, I'm not going to say that that's not true. And I'm not going to say that that can't be possible. That absolutely can be possible. Absolutely. So there's ways and other methods of getting the human to them without it being in the fucking storage unit. Like, obviously, it's going to die. Like, I mean, you got to be able to breathe. What the hell? Especially being transferred somewhere. You know, usually things are wrapped and, you know, shit like that. Like, how the fuck you going to be able to breathe? You know, like, obviously, I mean, unless you're buying corpse, you know what I mean? Like, no disrespect, but it's like, well, unless you're buying a damn corpse, you know, but I mean, that doesn't make sense. But there's a lot of weird shit, you know, that this country can't, you know, explain. You know, like, I'm gonna be getting into the, like, I don't even want to say her name, she's Voldemort to me, but Jeffrey Epstein's like partner in fucking crime, that hoe, which they don't even think she's gonna make it to court. They think something gonna happen to her during court, or like right as they send her off, like when she get to prison, like her neck being snapped in two places. So yeah, they're gonna kill her, allegedly. That's what people are thinking. The conspiracy going around about her is that they only, a lot of people don't even think she'll even make it into court because of the names that she'll be able to say after all these pictures have been going around of her and Donald Trump and the Clintons, and, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not wishing death upon anybody, you know, but rumor has it, you know, that she might not make it to court. You know, I have nothing to do with that. But yeah, so links in the chat for stream or Station Head. I love y'all. I'm about to go over to Station Head. I love you guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna be talking about this again, but I want to go off of the new information coming out instead of, because everybody's talking about it. So it's like all of the same information being regurgitated. So it's just like, yeah, no. When more information comes out about it, I'll talk more about it, because then we can get more in depth. But I don't want to go in depth about shit that everybody already talked about. You know, so I mean, hair flip. But this is not over. It's not over. Y'all know I'm gonna keep my motherfucking ear to the streets. So if y'all hear anything, send it to me. I'll be on Reddit and stuff like that all the time, just in case anything new pops up or something that people can't explain pops up, because that's what I like. Sure, y'all know me, I mess. So yeah. So if y'all find anything, shout out to Queen for letting us know. Once again, rest in peace to Naya Rivera. We're gonna go over there right now, and we're gonna have a show for, you know, her, and we're gonna talk about, you know, her too. So I'm actually postpone the show for like on Station for like another 5 or 10 minutes, just so I can go see if anything new, like if they did anything about Naya. So I want to be up to date in what's going on with her. So I'm gonna go do a little bit of research on her. So just give me about 5-10 minutes. I'll play a little bit of music. Just if you can't hear the music, it's okay. If you don't have Spotify or Apple, you probably won't be able to hear, but it doesn't mean that I'm not there. I am there. So if you just don't hear the music, but I am there. I will talk and let y'all know that I'm there. I love y'all. And yeah, so we're gonna head over to Station Head right now. And yeah, we're gonna talk about Naya Rivera. I love you guys. Like and subscribe. Until the next show. Bye.